people ask the darndest questions. So if you are in that boat with me, let's spread the word on having people stop asking you dumb questions about when you're gonna have kids. Hey everyone, hi darlings, welcome back to my channel. LuxLynneATL here with my first video of 2023. Don't jump on my throat. I know it's been a while. I haven't posted anything since Christmas, but I had death in the family, so please send all your sympathy my way. Family and I am doing well, but that took a toll. I don't do well with death. No one does. Hopefully, we understand it's a part of life. But welcome back to my channel. All is well. Here I am with a get ready with me, and also I'm gonna add a little bonus of a Q&A. I've never done that before, and I love to get to know the people that I love to watch. And seeing that last year was my first year on YouTube, if you are a new subscriber and you haven't had the opportunity of checking out any of those videos, please make sure you stop right now, go hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you comment below and let me know what you've been doing in the month of January. And welcome to February. I feel like January was like my trial month, and now I'm like 30 days is up, I'm back. So I really appreciate you guys reaching out and checking on me and saying, hey Lynn, what's going on? You okay, girl? Absolutely, I love y'all. I miss y'all. I've still been watching some of my favorites videos, and I've missed doing content. I've missed being able to chat with you guys. So thank you so much for all the love and the warmth. Let's get started with this Q&A. This is a quick beat today. So this would be more of a, I wouldn't say like full glam face, because I'm not really a fan of like super foundation for glam. I like to show your skin, of course. I went and did a treatment with Antonio, thanks to Skin Culture. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. I'll link it here after this video. This should be fun. I'm just gonna do a quick little beat on my face since we're going to dinner. Nothing like too extra special. And remember to show your products, girl. This one right here is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer that I know you guys have probably seen all over YouTube and TikTok. I've been using this for probably at least a year, and I love it. This is the full size one. This is what I'm gonna use for a primer. This is the infamous Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation. Look at this, my nails have gone shorter. Look at what's been happening in 2023. Chant is working on me doing structured gel, so these are my nails and we're growing them out longer. So I've taken them down a little bit. Can you believe it? This is like so weird for me. But anyway, surreal skin finish. First question. Hey, what's my relationship status? I'm not sure if you guys are curious. You guys probably already know. But I am married and I have 2 bonus kids. That's one thing that I think I don't know if you guys already knew. Definitely, I am married. I have been with my husband for almost 5 years. He is amazing, and he has 2 kids from a prior marriage. They're amazing. They're a teenager and a young adult, 21-year-old. So 16 and a young adult. I don't have any of my own personally, but yes, we want more. So that is something that we're working on. Next question. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would that be? It would be Italy, or it'll probably be a chateau in France. That's probably where we're going next. That's on the radar because I love Italy. Our Italian honeymoon was my favorite trip ever, one of my favorite trips ever. And I always said I would retire there and I would sell tomatoes on the side of the road. I wouldn't even care. That's how happy I would be. Specifically what part? Probably Tuscany, somewhere close to Florence, some small town where there's rolling hills and limoncello and wine on a spout, and I can figure out probably how to make my own wine. I would have fun with that. We'll have lots of fun with that. What are my hobbies? What are my hobbies? You guys probably know some of them. Some of my hobbies are traveling. Check one. I'm sure y'all know that. I love to read. Not sure if you guys know that. I love to read a lot. Another hobby is manifesting. We can get into that. So my tattoo says ask, believe, receive. So I'm all about the power of positive words, thoughts, visuals, speaking it, believing it, and receiving it. It's a lifestyle. Movies, I love movies. Absolutely love a movie night, whether it's home, whether it's at my favorite movie theaters, which the ones that I have favorited here in Atlanta currently are Silver Spot. I love them, and I also like Cinebistro, but for some reason Silver Spot's my favorite. And Cinebistro is cool, but I also want to try iPick. I heard good things about them too. I just kicked off my lash right there. I mean my brow inner part right there. Period films. When I say period films, I'm not sure if you guys know what those are, but those are like the Downton Abbeys, the Call the Midwives. What are some of my other favorites? I just like seeing like films set back in the day, a little bit of history, a little bit of romance, a little bit of drama. I think it's very cool. Those are my, guilty pleasures per se. My husband always laughs when I turn on a period piece because he's like, great, it's time for me to go to bed. But yes, that's my favorite. Right now we're using a little pencil I actually got from Michael's probably because it's slanted. It's my favorite. I'm a lefty. That's also one thing that I'm not sure you guys were aware of. But left-handed people are amazing. Don't you agree? We are like 1 in a million. Oh, spa days. That's another hobby. I love a spa. I'm sure y'all know that. Everywhere I go on a trip, I visit a spa. Even if I'm on a work trip, I will try to do something relaxing. That's very important to me. Y'all wanna know what I do for a career other than talk to you guys on YouTube? What's my career? Well, I work in technology. Yes, I'm in tech. I've been in technology sales for over 10 years. Technology sales is quite interesting. The market's crazy. So I sell software or work for a vendor that sells software. That's my client. Any other languages? Yes, I do speak. My French friends will probably be like, yeah, Lynn, I speak a little bit of French. I was fluent in French in high school. Hadn't spoke it a lot until I got back into tech and started back. This is, let me tell you what I'm using. Pat McGrath concealer. This one is MD23. Love this. I have this in like 3 different shades. These are amazing. Anyway, so I do speak un peu French, so that's why I want to go to Paris. And my African French speaking friends always used to test me with it at work, so I can understand it quite well. It's just getting back into speaking the language, and I think it's a beautiful language, so that's something that I have always wanted to get back into. So I have 2 different colors of concealers that I use. This one's a little bit brighter. This is a KKW concealer, and it's in number 12. This one's a really good one as well. And I will do just a little down the nose. Let me not talk while I do that, y'all, because these lefties are quite interesting with making straight lines. Did I do it? I did. So we're gonna use my wet beauty blender. It's not dirty, y'all. I washed it, but that melanin doesn't seem to come off all the time. But let's do this. I may add a little more, but no, this is not a beat, Lynn. Come on, eyelash. Do I have any pets? No, I don't. Do I like cats and dogs? Absolutely. I love animals, but I'm not home enough to take care of an animal. And I'm also allergic to cats. And I'm slightly allergic to certain dogs with certain kind of hair. But I will still, try to pet my friends' cats or dogs and then come out sneezing and I have to take like Zyrtec. So that wouldn't be a good thing for me because certain types of cat hair is not good for me. What are my favorite TV shows? That is always something I love to talk about. I love TV. When I can chill and relax and I'm not reading a book, that's what I'll be doing. And so some of my favorite shows are, I love the Real Housewives franchises. Specifically, I love New Jersey, New York, the OG cast. Orange County, of course, the OG cast. I don't know about the newer ones. And Atlanta, because I live here. I love like older shows like Sex and the City. That was my jam back in the day. Handmaid's Tale is a favorite. Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. The Wilds on Amazon was a really good show. I love that. It reminded me of like Survivor a little bit with a crazy, you know, backstory. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's the powder. Which one is it though, y'all? This is their translucent powder. It's the little one. I'll link it below if I'm not telling you the right name. But what else? Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is one of my favorites. Call the Midwife is one of my favorites. Downton Abbey is one of my favorites. Girlfriends, my jam. Those are shows that I will always watch and go back to. We're going to go with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. And I like to use this beautiful Makeup Forever brush that I got for Christmas one year that I love. It's a double-ended. This side I use for blush. This side I use for bronzer. And I don't like to necessarily like do the cream bronzers anymore. Sorry, cream contours anymore, because I think it comes off harsh. And not all the time do I have time for all that blending, but I like to brush a little, add a little color across the forehead, go down and snatch that chin and cheeks. And there we go. Sephora Pro Brush and go down the nose and blend it out. From K Skin, this stuff right here is amazing. It's the Deep Water Nourishing Lip Mask. I think this stuff is beautiful. Can you see? Very cool. Very moisturizing. Smells amazing. Smells like vanilla. If I could have dinner with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be? It would probably be, let's say I would love to like meet like someone from back in the day, like Etta James, or it's our beautiful lady, is the singer who did Southern Fruit. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't think of her name. Blues singer, tragic life story. I would love to meet them and just like find out how they like dealt with the world they lived in at the time, and like how they still were able to successfully navigate this crazy world. That would be pretty cool. Like probably sit down with like Felicia Rashad, Sarah Jessica Parker, men, I mean, Martin Luther King would be cool. Ooh, we could talk to Jay-Z, that would be cool. How many seas have I crossed, y'all? I love to travel. How many oceans or bodies of water have I crossed? So that's probably funny. I am scared of water, but I love being around it or in it. And I'm gonna start back my swimming lesson soon. If y'all haven't seen the last video of Anguilla, that'll be funny. This is actually probably an old Mazzani bronzer that I'm still using. Look, it's nothing on the back. And I love it because it's amazing. And it just gives you just a little bit of color. This is the NARS Liberté. And so I'm gonna just tell you what else I love to use as well for adding a little color to the cheeks. And that is this, the Rare Beauty. These are beautiful. I love these. Excuse the mess on the outside. Clearly it's in a makeup bag, but this color is Joy. It's really pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeliner, take away that powdery finish on my eyes. Sometimes I like to use 2 separate setting sprays. So sometimes I like to go in with the Caudalie first, just because I think it takes away the powdery finish. And I'm gonna set it with my powder so you don't think I brought it up here. So that's a favorite. And then if I had on like full beat face and I want it to last forever, I would use the Patrick, is this the Patrick Star One Size On Till Dawn setting spray? The mattifying one, I would use that too. This stuff is amazing. We'll use my Natasha Denona palette. Before we do that, let's answer the question, how many oceans or bodies of water have I been over? So that would be the Atlantic. Of course, that's the side I live on. The Pacific, because that's on the other side. A little closer down to the Barbados, Anguilla area. What are those? I need to look them up. And then also, I've been on the Mediterranean, whatever that's called, over by Italy and Wales and England and the Gulf Coast, down over there by the Panhandle. Been there. What celebrity would I beat up in a fight? Not that I'm gonna beat somebody up, because I am a non-violent person, but that's hilarious. I thought that was funny. It's Kevin. Only because Kevin Hart just has had some times, you know, where I just felt like he was a jerk. I don't mean no harm, but he works my nerves, y'all. Favorite breakfast food. Oh, and this is a godsend. This is the Amika Perk Up Plus. My favorite breakfast food is chicken sausage, specifically by one brand that I'll tell y'all. It's called Pine Street Market. It's sold here. It's amazing. And it also probably would be eggs over easy. I like a little bit of yellow. And I also would like it with some fig preserves, because I love figs. Where do I see myself in 5 years? 5 years from now, I see myself living life like I do now, if not way better. Good, and that's where that manifesting comes in. I see myself also spending half of my days or half of my months at my mountain house somewhere in the Highlands, or my beach house in Jamaica, or Italian house. Some of those have came into play 5 years from now. I see myself healthy with a little baby that's hopefully ready for the journey that we're gonna take them on. What's one thing I can't live without? One thing I can't live without is probably water. I would say that's a loaded question, because there's a lot of things I can't live without. I love my family, I love my husband, I love the kids, I love my mom, I love my siblings, my nieces and nephews, all those people. That's it for the Q&A, because clearly I could go on, and I don't want to make this video too long, because we got so many other things to do for the evening. Because if y'all know I'm a bonus mom, so these people downstairs are probably waiting for me, because they're probably like, what are we eating? Because I'm the one who, you know, chooses dinner, because I'm the picky one in the house. So please comment below if any of these things sound familiar to you, or if also you're like, wow, Lynn, I didn't know that. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and more videos to come. I can't wait to talk a little bit more with you lovely, lovely darlings. And if you have questions on any of the things I mentioned, look out for more videos to come. Talk to y'all on the next one. See ya. Bye.